Welcome back to Grant's Gaming Corner, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get walked into by Drowsy. Look at that. We are back to our Pokemon Let's Go Eevee playthrough. We've got a little bit of a map to traverse, and we got a couple more badges to get. So, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you coming to join me. Welcome in, Diddley. Glad to see that you made it in. Hopefully, you guys are ready for just a kind of a relaxing evening. Probably not going to put any too crazy in tonight, but I do want to get a few things done. Specifically, I want to finish up working our way through one of these routes. The route headed back to the other side of Fuchsia City. I'll pull the map up and I'll show you guys. And just see what kind of Pokemon we catch. And then after that, we may go back and get Sabrina's badge. But I want to finish this route here because there should be good Pokemon down through here that we can catch. And of course, trainers to battle. Because we've got to get our newest member up to snuff with everybody else, because we now have a Dratini in our team. Yeah, we caught Dratini last time we played, and I have not had a chance to do any grinding, so you know what, actually I want to take Dratini out of the ball. I want to let Dratini follow behind us. I want Dratini to get stronger. Ooh, there's an item right there. I just noticed it. So yeah, that's the plan tonight, is to kind of work on just getting our team. Ooh, 5 great balls, those will come in handy. Just getting our team a little stronger and maybe going after another badge. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of working our way into a typical week this week, at least for now, because later on in the week, it's going to be exciting. So we're going to try and save the old heart from getting overly worked up this week until the time comes. Now, later on in the week, oh, it's on. We're going to have us some fun. But for now, let's just chill. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate y'all being here. What's biting? You never know what you could catch. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. So, how you doing tonight, Diddley? You having a good night? Have y'all? I'm curious. How many of you have the Pokemon? Not the Pokemon. I am thinking about Pokemon tonight. The Nintendo Today app. Yeah, nice. I'm curious, how many of y'all have the Nintendo Today app and use it? Actually check the daily Nintendo news. I do. I like seeing what they're advertising. You don't have it? Okay, just being curious. The reason why I'm curious is because today Nintendo did a little video in it, and it's all over the news. It's all over the gaming world news today. Now it can't be screen captured, unfortunately, because Nintendo updated their app recently, and it doesn't let you catch screen captures anymore. Supposedly, it's not supposed to let you do a screenshot either, but I haven't had that problem so far. I've sent screenshots of stuff to Santa before. But the news specifically is they showed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet being played on the Switch 2 in full resolution. Whole bunch more Pokemon, way better frame rate, and it kind of got me excited today to play, you know, some of the because I'm still doing raids in Scarlet. You know, when the weekend raids come up, they're still fun to do. I still enjoy doing them, and it's got me excited seeing that they look so much better. So it's really getting me hyped up about the Switch 2's power. So I was just being curious if anybody else had seen it, or if anybody else has been in the news today to see it. It's all over the gaming world right now. It's been the big talk today. All right, let's head on and let's see what is in here. Ooh, what's this guy? Dazzling and fairy type moves. Sometimes it's hard to find in Kanto. Oh, okay. I think we've already talked to him, because I think we already got Dazzling Gleam from him. Which, naturally, yes, he's right. That is a very hard move to find in this area, because we don't get a lot of fairy type moves here in Kanto. Hey, do you know what catching combos are? Yeah, we know about them. Yep. We don't need to know about the catching combos. We've used those to our advantage a few times already. Alright, already battled that kid. Not gonna battle that ace trainer, because those are just extremely hard. My apologies, I gotta go on in early tonight. Look at that. Just a good night for yawns, apparently. That's okay, we're gonna take it nice and easy, so probably gonna get a yarn or two in there just to relax and enjoy ourselves. Ah, here we go. So yeah, let's get these battles in. 5 minutes in. Hey, is that a record yet? Wow, your badges are too cool. But again, tonight's gonna be a relaxing night. We're not gonna do anything too strenuous or too crazy. We're just gonna chill, play some Pokemon, see what happens. Because there's plenty enough exciting stuff later on in the week that we're gonna be, I feel like, overly excited for. Yeah, Air Slash will work. So yeah, let's just kind of reserve our energy tonight and tomorrow night and really have it out later in the week. But tonight's plan, like I said, we're just gonna kind of work our way around this route, see if we can finish these battles. Ooh, nice, Bob leveled up. Does Bob need to know Screech? Lowers the target's defense. No, I think we're gonna keep the moveset we have. I like the moveset that's on Bob right now. It's yeah, keep old moves. It does good for Bob in the moveset he has. But yeah, tonight just gonna chill, gonna relax, see if we can catch any new Pokemon, maybe get another badge. We're really lucky, maybe 2. Actually, probably not. Probably just gonna be 1 badge, because if we get, okay, that's actually a good plan. That actually works out. So we'll finish this route up. We'll go back to Saffron City and see if we can get Sabrina's badge. Once we get that badge, if we still have time after that, we'll go down to Seafoam Islands, and see if we can't take on Articuno. Because why not do them in order? Articuno, Zapdos, and then Moltres. Well, you know, why not? 1, 2, 3. Makes sense to me, so, I mean, that's just my thought. Do you want to battle some Pokemon with me? Yes. Yes, we do. So what's shaking, Diddley? Y'all have a good weekend this weekend? How'd things go? I know we haven't talked since last Thursday, so it hasn't been anything too crazy going on. Hannah should be here in a little while. I don't know if she's going to join us or not. She and I did not get a chance to talk about if she's going to come in to stream tonight or not. She may not. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. We'll talk to her. I'm sure she'll come at least say hi when she gets home. So we'll ask her, see if she wants to join us. Other than that, our little we went to my aunt's birthday party on Saturday. Very nice. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Was it a good birthday party? So for us over the weekend, we had a little bit of a struggle with our little dog. I know some of y'all have probably heard that, you know, she's not been doing well. Well, awesome. I'm glad y'all had a good birthday party. How did your aunt enjoy it, I guess is the big question. Did your aunt really enjoy her birthday? Or was it kind of more along the lines, was it a surprise? Did she even have a clue y'all are all showing up? So yeah, so over the weekend, we had a little bit of a struggle with our little dog. She's okay, she's fine. Nice, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear your aunt had a good time. That's awesome. So yeah, Ricky, like I said, she's been not feeling great lately. She's been ups and downs. But over the weekend, we found out she had a tooth that was giving her some problems. Thankfully, we found out that the tooth was stopping her from eating correctly and giving her some problems, and we were able to take her to the vet early on the weekend, and the vet pulled it real super easy. Like the tooth almost. Okay, I guess we already fought. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, like the tooth almost fell out basically, and honestly, this was supposed to be a tooth that was supposed to be pretty hard to come out from what the vet told me. So. After that, later on in the day, about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours later, apparently she was so hungry that she just dug into the dog food. So yeah, it was good to hear. I was at work at this point. I was at the 9 to 5. So Hannah told me that, you know, she was eating, and yeah, she's been eating ever since. Eating well, not like gourting herself. But she's eating like she should, eating until she's full, and then she walks away from the food, that's always been her thing. She's never been one to gourd herself, so that's always been a good thing for her. But yeah, she's actually starting to put a little weight back on now. She's starting to fill back out. Not much. I mean, it's little by little, but we can tell a difference. Thank you. I'm glad to hear. I appreciate that, Diddley. But yeah, thank you for saying it. Yeah, so we're excited. We feel a lot better about her health overall now. She seems to be feeling a lot better. The illness, well, she had pneumonia basically. Pneumonia that she had, it seems like it's gone. We do still have her on a few medicines just to kind of prevent some other things from happening and to kind of keep her health in good check. But she's coming off of a couple of medicines as well. So yeah, Hannah is very, very excited to have her little buddy back, because she's definitely Hannah's little buddy, no doubt about it. But it's good to see that she's eating again. I'm happy for that, and hopefully she'll get some weight back on. She's such a small dog as it is. But yeah, we're excited. We're happy. We got positive thoughts about this. We feel like God has blessed her and blessed us, so we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep thanking him for it. All right. So we got a couple of Pokeballs from that fight. Let's see what else is going on up here. See if there's anybody else. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yes. So we'll get this trainer to walk to us, and they'll give us a chance to get over there behind them. I'm not going to lose. Not when the wind blows my way. Oh boy, is this gonna be another flying trainer? So let's see what kind of birds they have. Thank you all for coming and joining us. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see that we got a little crowd growing here tonight. If y'all want to chat, you're welcome to. If you want to lurk, you're welcome to a lurk as well. But we are working on our Let's Go Eevee playthrough tonight. Just kind of getting our team a little stronger tonight. We're hopefully getting our well, specifically our Dratini that we got last time we played. We're trying to gain some levels for our little Dratini buddy here. Let's switch out. Let's put Riley in, because Riley can handle this Growlithe pretty easily. But yeah, that is our plan tonight, to kind of work our way around, strengthen up our team. We're trying to finish up some routes, Route 14, 15, as we head down to Fuchsia. We've already got Koga's badge down there. So after we get done in Fuchsia, or at least closing off this route and gaining hopefully some more Pokemon and some more, strength, plan on going back to Saffron City to go after Sabrina's badge tonight. Depending on how that goes and how quickly we get that all done, we may actually go after Articuno tonight in Seafoam Island, or at least head that way. That's our 3 kind of outlined goals for tonight. We'll see. We'll see how much of that we actually get done. But we're gonna try for tonight and see if we can get something done. But yeah, hopefully we'll be catching up some new Pokemon here in just a little while when we get down to the grassy area, and you guys can start naming some Pokemon, because we still got a whole bunch to collect. I was looking at the decks earlier, and I think we have 70 in the decks so far, so that leaves us a fair amount still to get. Thank you all for who voted in the poll on the post on the the post part of the channel. I have not yet had a chance to get us a Melmetal and a Meltan yet together. I got to do a little bit more work with that and get us a few more candies. But I am working on getting us a Meltan and a Melmetal to add into Let's Go and to put into our team. So give me just a little bit more time and enough to collect enough candies to evolve one. But that's the plan. We're going to get us a Meltan and a Melmetal, and we'll probably put a Melmetal in our team. You can buy TMs at the Celadon department store too. Have you used TMs? Yes, we've used TMs before. So yes, that is coming. It won't be tonight. Like I said, I don't have everything organized in my Pokemon Go account yet. Still need a little bit more, but I'm working on it. I want you guys. Told me you guys are down for having a Melmetal in the team. I've been working on it. Just haven't had a lot of time to get enough candies together. But if you guys know how that works, you gotta have a box, and you only get a box every couple of days or something like that. So it does take a little bit of time to get enough candies. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get us a Meltan and a Melmetal, and we're gonna get them into Pokemon Go. And we're gonna get the Melmetal into our team. That actually would be kind of nice. That'll give us a a steel type in the team. Although in all fairness, we could get a Magnemite, which is still electric. But let's put a mythical. Let's go with the Melmetal. It'd be more fun that way. So yeah, that is coming. That I'm gonna work on that. I'm hoping to have it all organized by next playthrough of Let's Go, which should be, all goes well, should be next week. I don't think anything's changing. Yeah, I don't think anything's changing. But yes, that is the plan. Just to give you guys a rundown, speaking of which, the plan. The rough itinerary plan is, of course, this week should be a normal week, other than, you know, Thursday. You guys should already know we're planning on playing Switch 2, so we're gonna be doing some Mario Kart that night. Mario Kart World specifically. Not a tournament, so anybody who wants to play and has Mario Kart World is welcome to see if they can catch up with me. So no tournament that night, just first impressions and getting a feel for how the game plays. I want to play the roaming mode. Next week, I am off from the 9 to 5. I took a week off, but I don't plan on cutting out streams. Still gonna be a typical week of streaming as far as I know. Nothing should change there as of right now. If anything does, and of course you guys, I'll tell you guys as quick as I can as soon as I find out, but should be just normal week next week as far as streams go. At the end of next week, however, Friday and Saturday, not this coming weekend, but a week from this coming weekend, so just under 2 weeks from now, is the North American International Championships for Pokemon in New Orleans. Hannah, Chloe, and I actually have tickets, so Chloe's actually going to go with us this time. So we are planning on going to that. I do not have a media pass, so I don't know how much I can get away with filming and record and photos and all that. I did have some stuff from last year, and I put it up on the channel. I will try to get as much footage as I can without having a media pass, but I was too small of a channel to get a media pass yet. They wouldn't allow us just yet. Maybe if they do New Orleans again next year, maybe we'll be big enough that they'll let us have media. We'll see. I don't know yet. Then again, we may not. We may just push for just a regular spectators pass so that we can enjoy it. Because Hannah and I did enjoy last year going and just enjoying ourselves. I did enjoy getting to take photos and put them up for you guys, but it was kind of nice not being on the spot to work, if you guys know what I'm saying. You know, I didn't have to record, I didn't have to take photos, but what we took, we enjoyed. What we showed you guys was strictly our own entertainment, and you guys get to see exactly what we were enjoying. So we'll let next year be next year. For now, this year, like I said, we are spectators, we are not media, but I will do what I can to get some photos and see about posting stuff on the channel as best I can on the post channel. I will probably put way more in the Discord, simply because of the fact that it's easier for me to upload to the Discord a lot faster, especially on the go. So as I can take photos as the day goes, in between matches, I'll be able to post up stuff on the Discord, but I will post some stuff to the channel as well. So yeah, you guys keep an eye out for all that. That's just under 2 weeks from now. It's not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. But yeah, I'll keep you guys informed as best I can. Like I said, that should not affect the channel as far as any of our normal content. I've got pre-recorded videos still going up like normal. This week I'm gonna work on recording like normal, and of course that'll lead us into next week. I'll record like normal. Streams are planned on being like normal, so that shouldn't change anything as far as our regular schedule. It'll just be, that'll be a little extra content as far as like photos and probably posts and things like that between both the Discord and the channel itself. So if you guys are looking forward to that, well, then you guys are gonna get a little extra content from me from that. We gotta go around for that. But yeah, keep an eye out on my channel. Keep an eye out on the Discord, and if you guys are interested in any way in Pokemon Internationals, then that'll be a great opportunity for you guys to see what we're doing. I don't know if Hannah's going to be posting anything specifically on any of her medias. She may or she may not. I'll talk to her. If she's here, ooh, 5 silver nana berries. We'll take that. If she comes and joins us later tonight, we may try to ask her, if you guys remind me, ask her if she's planning on doing much social media stuff that week or that weekend, and we'll see if she says she's gonna post anything or not. But yeah, I'm excited. We really had a good time last year. It was a lot of fun to watch the internationals. We both were kind of rooting for, I know this is probably cliche to say, Wolf Glick, but you know, yeah, he didn't win, but it's okay. We enjoyed his matches that we watched him do. We enjoyed everybody's matches last year, honestly. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. All right, let's battle. So yeah, that's kind of the rough plan for the next 2 weeks. Like I said, my plans should not affect the channel too much. I wouldn't think it should. I'm trying to keep everything as normal as possible as far as just the regular schedule. Hang on a second. Bug on my monitor. Go away. Go away, bug. Anyways. What was that? What happened? Did Eevee just boost all of our stats for our Butterbug? That's crazy. Okay. Hit it with your side beam. Let's see what happens, Butterbug. Not bad. Not good. I was hoping for more, but you know, get what you get. So yeah. Anyways, so like I was saying, not much of what I have planned should affect the channel. It should be typical stuff, like normal, typical week, like normal. But we'll see. Like I said, at the most, it should be just more content for you guys, probably 2 weekends from now. Other than that, I am just straight up taking a break from the 9 to 5. I need a week off. It's time. It's been a few months since the last time I took a good week off. Hannah and I have already talked about probably not going to do too awful much during the week. Probably going to do some relaxing. She has some things that she wants to do as far as some of her projects go. I've got some things I want to do as far as my projects. I do plan on spending some time with the Switch 2 during that week. I got a few things around the house I've got to do, but nothing too big. Let's actually change out. I should have changed out. Let's put Firetail in. So yeah, that's the general plan for the next couple of weeks. I did some recording things. I will give you guys a heads up now. I did some recording things for later in this week that I really think you guys are gonna enjoy. I really hope you guys enjoy. I did put some work into it. So, well, let me put it, I'll say it this way. The recordings for this week, the pre-recorded stuff, is going to be interesting and has tie-ins to everything else that's going on in the week, with not counting the Pokemon stuff, but the Switch 2 launch stuff. It's not specifically about the Switch 2 launch, but it has its relations. So I really hope you guys enjoy the recorded stuff this week. That'll be starting on Wednesday for the pre-recorded stuff. So yeah, I'll throw it out there. I hope you guys enjoy it. Wow, this Pharaoh is really trying to give us problems by using that roost. Let's see. Alright, Firetail, use your flamethrower. Let's see if we can bring it down. Mirror move. So it's gonna do slash on us. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, we restored it. And there we go. Down goes Pharaoh. I understand why Roost is there, but that's a little aggravating when you're trying to bring down a Pokemon. Ooh, Dratini grew to 21. And is learning agility. What moves does it have? Wrap, Leer, Thunder Wave, Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage. That's right, it only inflicts 40 damage. Thunder Wave will keep. Leer, I think will keep. wrap. You know what? I think we'll keep it all. I think we'll give up. Excuse me. I think we're gonna give up on agility. I feel like there's other ways to get. Ooh, 3 Pokeballs, nice. Dratini's speed up. We can get candies for that. I feel like, especially if we just go, you know, catching random Pokemon. Well, random fast Pokemon. Is there anything here? No. No, Eevee's tail is not wagging. Then yeah, we'll be able to up Dratini's speed pretty easily. Have you heard the legend of the winged mirage? No. What exactly is she talking about? I'm assuming she's probably talking about the legendary birds, but I guess we'll find out if she tells us more here in a moment. Sorry, he tells us more. Didn't realize it was a dude. Of course, I wasn't paying close attention neither, so go figure. I really wish I would have changed out. I need to take Butterbug out of the lead. I really do. Let's put Firetail in. And let's see if we can handle this. We need to heal up. Debating on if we go back and heal up the team or if we keep pushing forward through this little area right now. I don't know, there's about 3 or 4 trainers up that way before we even get to the grass patch. Of course we could go to Fuchsia and work our way out this way from Fuchsia. Think about it, think about it, think about it. Yeah, I guess I'll go that way. Go back to Fuchsia, heal up, and work our way over to this corner from Fuchsia. Alright, Bob. Let's see. You ain't give her 3 HP, but let's see if we can hold in there well enough. That Thunderbolt will do us some real good to bring down this next flying type. I think it was a Pidgeotto. It's a Pidgeot. Oh boy, that's a Pokemon right there. Hit it with that Thunderbolt. Let's see. Oh, it's 13 HP. I thought he had 3 HP. Never mind. Bob has no HP now. Well, Riley, can you do it? Because I'm pretty sure that Niall is going to have some problems dealing with a flying type. Let's just Scald. Let's see what happens. See if we can get lucky enough to burn it. Not a bad hit, but no burn. Ooh, hold in there, Riley. I know you're poisoned. Oh, the poison took it out. Last 10 HP. Okay, Niall. You're up, buddy, because I'm pretty sure Dratini is not going to be able to handle this one. Here we go. Guess let's just go with a Mega Drain. Let's see what happens. Ooh, good dodge, Niall. Good dodge. Dodging that wing attack. I see you out there, buddy. Nice. Drain some HP from that Pidgeot. Good job. Yeah, dried through it all of a sudden. Thought I was gonna cough, but I feel like I fought it off finally. Alright. Okay, with this much of the team needing to be healed up. Yeah, okay, there's 4. There's her plus 3 up that way. Yeah, let's heal up. Yeah, see, we still got this last leg of the map to take on. So let's fly to Fuchsia. Let's heal up, and then they'll come out well, technically we'll go that way and ride up in this corner again, and then we'll see what Pokemon we can catch while we're out there. All right, heal up real quick, and I think I'm ready for Butterbug to come out of the lead. I want to put something else in the lead. What do we put in the lead? Let's put Bob in the lead. I think it's time Bob took the lead for a little while. Yeah. Let's put Bob in the lead and let's see what happens. We've also got opportunities to catch Pokemon out this way too, so let's go see what Pokemon we can catch. This ought to be fun. Oh, Kangaskhan. Alright. Ooh, have we not been out here? Ooh. What's up here? Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's assistants. The professor told me if your Pokedex has good data on 50 species of Pokemon, I'm to give you this wonderful item. So Grant, let me ask you, have you... Yes, we've got like 70. Yep, see, 70 species. Congratulations, here's this wonderful item. Oh, I don't have it. Did I lose it? Oh, what shall I do? I don't have anything to give you. I know. Okay. Ooh, okay, here it is. Oh, the assistant set? I made adjustments to the lab coat for you and your Pokemon. My precious lab coat, please wear it with care. Oh boy. Ooh, Fuchsia City is full of just full of rare Pokemon. You're not allowed to catch any of them, though. Apparently they belong to the city. Nice. Alright, I'm curious. What does this outfit look like? There it is, assistance. Oh. Actually, that's not too bad. Just looks like a white shirt. Whoops. That's the assistant's cap. No, I don't think I like that much. The assistant's pants. No, a little too much white for me. Shoes. That shirt looks whack. Does it? I thought it looked pretty good, honestly. I kind of like it. There's an assistant's... There is an assistant's bag! Look at that! Actually, that's not too bad. I kind of like that bag. That brown's actually kind of nice. All these clothes are just retextured, basically, yeah. But it's still fun. It's still fun. Alright, let's switch to Frank. Let's see what Frank has. Assistant's hat, ugh. No. I don't like that hat. Assistant's tee. We'll leave him what he's wearing. But yeah, we'll take that assistant's bag. And we'll take the shirt. I kind of like that. It's a white shirt. Looks good. But I mean, hey. They're still fun. Even if they are just retextures. It's still a lot of fun to have them. So, it'll be alright. But we're gonna take this tea. Alright, so there's the Bellsprout. We don't need a Bellsprout in this moment. But we do gotta work our way across here to get to the corner where we're at. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Yeah, like that Pidgeotto over there. We see that Pidgeotto over there. Alright, Edwin. Bring out your Doduo and let's see what happens. Sorry, Dodrio. Look at that. Alright, Bob. You got that Thunderbolt ready to go, right? Hit it with that Thunderbolt. Let's go. Oh, I noticed this the other day, and I will tell you guys myself, thank you. I noticed that the trailer for tonight's stream, the you know, the short that I usually put up, got 1.3 thousand views. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. That's big for anything that I've put on the channel so far. And I know that's just a trailer reminding you guys to come hang out tonight. But still, I appreciate you guys watching it because that's a lot of views. So thank you all. All right, you got 3 Pokeballs for defeating him. Thank you, Diddley. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, but thank y'all. I mean, that was y'all, all y'all that viewed it, that brought it up to that kind of a view count. So that's awesome. I want to say that's the first thing that's crossed 1,000 views on the channel as well. I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I've raised Pokemon to protect them, for protection because I live alone. So yeah, thank y'all. I think that's the first thing, and I appreciate that. It just means that everything's becoming more popular around here, and I'm glad, because that means we're growing little by little. So, but hey, we're getting close to that 300, and you guys, we've talked about it before. You guys know, we get to that 300, and that Fails of the Kingdom gets to go up. And hopefully you guys saw over the weekend the second trailer for Fails of the Kingdom went up as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I just figured it was time. Figure it's time you guys got a little bit of a speculation more about what Fails of the Kingdom is, more than just a title. So we kind of had a teaser with the title, and now you guys get a trailer, kind of giving you an idea of what to expect, because that's just one good moment of what's coming, of hilariousness. I haven't watched all of it because Hannah keeps editing every day. She works on it little by little, and I can't always sit down and watch it every single day with her. But I have watched the majority portion of it, and what's coming has all been great. It is hilarious. So yeah, thank you guys for getting us closer and closer to 300 subscribers. And once we get there, and Hannah gets done with her editing, which she's doing pretty good, she's getting a long ways pretty good, then we will have an entire hilarious video to go up. But yes, you guys do me a favor and keep bringing people around, keep showing them what's going on here in the channel, and for those who are out there who are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It's worth it. Trust me, it's funny stuff we do around here. We have a good time, enjoy our playthroughs, and Hannah is really making a funny video out of my fails. Alright, Growlithe. Actually, we can rest. That's right, Bob can rest. Get some sleep, Bob. Heal up that body, buddy. I just wish I could use something to wake him up. Actually, I can't use the Poke Flute, but I wonder if I can use an Awakening on him. Do I have an Awakening? Ooh, that worked. So instead of making him wait the 2 turns that he usually takes, we can wake him up early. Alright, Bob, hit him with that headbutt. Go for it, buddy. Nice. Down goes Growlithe. And we won 3 Pokeballs. Cool, we'll take that. Alright, let's grab this item and let's see. Come on. Let's see what else is out there. And like a Sonic spin dash sound. Did it? I'll have to pay attention the next time we use headbutt. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. No way. We're not losing. This is our turf. We got this. You meant outrage? Oh, really? Did it? I didn't even pay attention. I'll have to go back and listen to it. I'll go back. What's the timestamp? About 39 minutes in. All right, I'll go listen to the timestamp. I'll go back and I'll listen to it after the stream. Ooh, I see how you are, Arbok. Gonna hit us with that that paralysis. I want to say paralyzation, but it's paralysis. All right, come on, Bob. You got this, buddy. Use that headbutt and see if we can bring him down. Not bad. We'll take it. Do it again. Let's see if we can bring down Arbok altogether. Fine. Reset all of our stats. Actually, did that remove paralysis? It did. No, it didn't. Alright. I thought it did. I was wrong. All right, so he owes us all his money now, right? Is that how that works? All right, let's defeat this guy. We may... I want to hunt right along in here in this area here in a little while for some Pokemon, because this is a really good area to Pokemon hunt, because there's usually some decently rare Pokemon in here. Let's not leave Bob in. Actually, Butterbug will probably be the best bet to go in for this one, because Butterbug has the Psychic move. So let's use that. Let's hit it with Psybeam and see what happens. Alright, hit it hard with that Psybeam. Not bad, not bad. Ooh. That shouldn't be very effective against us. Yeah, it's not. Considering U-turn is a bug move, I figured it wouldn't be very effective against our Butterbug. Alright, Butterbug, here's your chance. Hit it hard with that Psybeam again. That muck should be able to go down. Ooh. I was hoping it hit harder, but you know what? We'll take what we got, but still. I was hoping for a slightly harder hit. Oh well. So what's shaking, everybody? Everybody having a good week this week? How's things going? Anybody got any good news out there? Anybody seen anything lately they want? You know what? Well, I'll ask this. Has anybody seen any good movies lately? It's not... I mean, I guess it is a family movie, but Hannah and I went back and started watching, and we need to finish. We only watched about half of it the other day. The Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. If you guys know which movie I'm talking about, you'll know. Really good movie, really good Sherlock Holmes movie. It's, I guess you could call it, you know, family friendly. It is, but it isn't. It has a few crude jokes, but nothing too crazy. Borderlands and Minecraft. How did you like Minecraft, Diddley? I haven't seen Borderlands, so I don't have any comparison to that one. I've heard Borderlands actually wasn't really that great, honestly. But Minecraft, we did go see Minecraft movie. So what did you think about that one? That one I can actually weigh in on. Yeah, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Ooh, Ultra Balls. Yeah, we'll take that. Those will come in handy. They were good movies. You enjoyed them both? Good. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed them both. Like I said, we haven't seen Borderlands. Probably won't see Borderlands. Neither one of us are highly invested in Borderlands. It was funnier though. But I mean, is it funny because it's a little off center compared to what the actual game is, or is it truly meant to be funny? Now Minecraft, we did enjoy. I personally would, you know, not that big of a deal if I don't ever see Minecraft again. If we watch it again, cool. But I think Hannah enjoyed it more than I did. But I also don't play Minecraft. She does. I don't know a thing about the game. Oh, okay, so you're about like me. You have no clue about Borderlands. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. But was it a I guess, yeah, I'll just ask you, is it a family-friendly type movie, or is it one of those movies that really need to be cautious about who I take with me? But like, you know, I didn't think so. I didn't think it was that kind of movie. I thought it was a little bit more of an adult type movie. I know Minecraft had its moments, but at the same time, oh, Bob, I needed you to rest right there, buddy. I know Minecraft had its moments, but also know it was meant for kids, so it really wasn't bad. There was a couple of jokes in there that I questioned a little bit, but that's anytime you get Jack Black involved, it seems like there's questionable jokes there. I will say, although that is something that Hannah and I noticed, two of the bigger video game movies of this year, well, not just of this year, but as of late, Jack Black was fully involved in. both playing Bowser in Mario Brothers movie and playing Steve in Minecraft. So yeah, apparently Jack Black's really getting his video game characters on right now. Oh, speaking of Mario Brothers, did you guys see the leak of the name of the new Super Mario Brothers movie? The Super Mario Brothers 2 movie? Yeah, it leaked out there. If you don't want to know, be really careful on the internet. I'm not going to tell you guys. You didn't see it? Okay. If you want to know, it's out there. I'm not going to tell it to you guys because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I want to say it was a couple of weeks ago. It hasn't been that long. But the name of the Super Mario Brothers movie, the next one, the sequel, it leaked. It is out there. I think it's coming in what, 27, I think, or was it 26? I have to go back and look. I don't remember now. But the release of the movies is not that far away, honestly, which is awesome to hear. I enjoyed the first one, so I'm ready for the second one to come out. Hopefully, with that teaser at the end of the first one, we'll have some Yoshi action going on in the second one. We'll get to meet Yoshi. Ooh, that's a question. Diddley, did you ever watch the Mario Brothers? Well, the Mario cartoon that had Yoshi in it? Yeah, you watched it? Okay. Do you remember how Yoshi talked in that one? I mean, he kind of talked baby-esque because he was supposed to be a baby dinosaur per se. But do you remember how Yoshi talked in that? Okay, you remember that. Okay. So what do you think? Do you think in this new Super Mario Brothers movie, if we get Yoshi in it, is Yoshi gonna talk like that? Or is Yoshi gonna be more of a silent character and just say his name from time to time? Yoshi! You know, which one do you think? I mean, I'm really hoping either way Yoshi's in the next movie because of that end clip, that post credits clip of Mario Brothers. I'm really hoping that means that Yoshi's going to be in the next one. Of course, I say all this and I could be completely wrong. Oh, there's 5 guys down through here, and Yoshi could not even be in there. Like, he might just say an occasional word or something like that. Interesting. Okay, so he'll be very reserved with his talk and just one word kind of a talk. Okay. Excuse me. All right, let's should have brought Bob back up, kind of like Scooby-Doo. Okay, that's cool. I like that idea. So give him minimal talking role, but let him talk a little bit here and there. Okay, I'm down for that. I like that idea. Just have him just say a little bit here and a little bit there. We'll see. I mean, I'm really hoping he's going to be in the movie altogether. He could not be, because, I mean, we know nothing about the movie yet, other than, like I said, the title has been leaked. But that doesn't mean much. It doesn't give us any hints about whether or not Yoshi will be in it or not. All right, we'll be right here, at least for a little bit longer, Diddley. But yeah, I'm hoping that post-credit scene in Mario Brothers movie means that Yoshi will be in the next one. I'll be very excited if he is. I like Yoshi. Yoshi's a good character. And of course, his introduction in Super Mario World, that's my favorite, one of my favorite, no, that's pretty much my favorite Mario game altogether. That's one that I've gone back and played several times over. One that I can almost always go back and play several times over. I even did a 100% playthrough here on the channel with you guys, if you guys remember. Which surprisingly, whenever I laid it out, it actually only took me about 10 hours to play. And I did not realize how quickly I had went through that game. I mean, I like really rolled through Mario World. I was like, wow, that 10 hours is all I got out of that content? I was expecting more. Oh, medicine pocket, that's what I'm looking for. There we go, there's the revive. But I mean, it was still a good playthrough. I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed getting a chance to play it with you guys here on the channel, and it's still up on the channel if you guys want to go back and watch it. So yeah, it went fast though. Like I said, I did not expect it to go as fast as it did. Alright, Rhyhorn it is, huh? I'm curious to see how much longer we've got. Speaking of Mario games, I'm curious to see how much longer we got on Brothership. Because after Brothership, I do want to head into Sunshine. That's the plan. Super Mario Sunshine after that, because that's what you guys said you guys wanted, and I'm absolutely down for a playthrough. And I'm actually getting kind of excited. I'm ready for a playthrough of it. So yeah, that's coming up. And we shouldn't have too much longer on Skyward Sword either. And I do have a plan. I have another game in mind that I want to play after Skyward Sword, another Zelda. All right, next Zelda, I should say. Ooh, Bob leveled up. Nice. I don't want to talk about it yet, just in case, because my mind could change between here and there. And I could end up going with something else, especially if we get another opportunity in another Zelda. So we're not going to talk about that just yet in detail, but I will tell you I do have an idea. I do have a kind of a sketched out plan right now, and we'll see how it goes, because that could change. Not going to bank on it. I'm going to bank on it leaning towards staying the same, but I don't want to throw promises out there and then them change on me. So just know for right now, I am working on plans for upcoming games, especially as we start to wrap up some of these others, like Brothership, Mario and Luigi Brothership, and Skyward Sword. But stuck another yawn in on you guys. Sorry about that. But I do want to, you know, I mean, the only thing that I have that I told you guys that I'm going to do, because you guys wanted it and you guys asked for it, is for sure Sunshine's going to be our next Mario game. Unless by some crazy reason there's a new Mario game that you guys would rather do instead. But so far, Nintendo has not announced any kind of new Super Mario game. So I'm not looking to think that they're going to throw anything out there crazy at us. So I'm like 95% sure we're gonna hold through to Mario Sunshine being our next Mario Brothers game. So we'll see how that goes. That shouldn't change, but the Zelda one, I have one in mind. Like I said, I've got an idea, but I don't want to set it in stone just yet. So just hold on tight to the fact that I do have things in my mind. I do have plans. We'll see how they actually work out. Fingers crossed everything goes the way I want it to. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna throw a promise out there and then be wrong. I don't want to do that. Water's getting to me tonight. Got the burps or something. Anyways, so thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Jump on in if you guys want to chat out. Y'all are welcome to chat. But I appreciate you guys just being here, even if you're just hanging out watching. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good lurk, honestly. I lurk at a lot of things that I watch. Got a couple YouTubers that I like keeping up with, and sometimes a good lurk is all it takes. Alright, so Wheezing fell asleep, so let's let Bob rest, so we can heal up both that poisoning and his HP. So that should fix Bob right up. There we go. No. Let's just use an awakening. Go ahead and awaken Bob up. Need to buy a few more of these apparently if we're going to use this strat. There we go. Bob woke up. Let's see if we can take down this Wheezing now. Alright, Bob, hit him with that head button. Let's see what happens. Oh, not bad, not bad. And Weezing's still fast asleep. That's good. Alright, get him again, Bob. Let's do this. Let's bring him down. And down goes Weezing. Nice. I'm curious if anybody out there who's still hanging around, if you guys want to join us in chat, if you want to answer. I'm curious, did any of you guys get a chance to see the post I put up over the weekend? I had to have some relaxing time earlier the week. I don't remember what day it was. It was a couple of days ago. It was into last week. And I just sat down and decided to work on some Legos, and I ended up building a kit that I had that's actually a Fast and Furious car. For those of you who know it, you guys can chime in and tell me if you guys know about it or not. But yeah, I had that kit that I bought a little while back. Bought my brother and myself one, my little brother and myself one. And he got a chance to put his together a couple of months ago, I think. He told me he put his together a while back, and I just haven't had time to sit down and work on anything that slow. And what I mean is when I sit down to do Legos, that's it. That's all I'm focused on. I might put a video or some music or something like that on in the background, and I just work on the Legos. I take my time. I build it block by block, you know, and I just enjoy relaxing. So I took probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours a couple of days ago, at the end of last week. Hannah had a few things of hers to work on, so I just piled up here at the desk, turned the little light on, and I just kind of got to building. After she got done doing what she was doing, she laid down and took a nap for a little while, so I just kept working on my project, and eventually got it done. Right about the time I was finishing up, she came in and visited with me for a few minutes. And it was just nice to relax. And when I got done, I figured, hey, I'd post well, I took a photo of it when I got done. I didn't get a chance to post it till a couple of days later. I didn't have a chance to actually get on the channel, on the account, on any of it. So I just kind of let it be. But still, it was nice. It was nice to get a chance to work on something like that. Alright, let's grab this Pidgey and let's see if we can try to grab. We might set up a chain. No, I don't want to use an Ultra Ball on him. I will use a regular. That's right, this thing throws wonky. I will use a regular Pokeball on him. So yeah, hopefully you guys like that build. It was a lot of fun for me. Like I said, it was just nice, relaxing, methodical. It was a chance to rest for a little while and just kind of work on something that didn't have any purpose other than just enjoyment. And it turned out to be a really nice build. It's actually one of my favorite cars too, so that's actually kind of worked out in a way. If you guys know the car and you guys know the driver, then you know who it is, and there's, you know, other aspects behind that driver and that particular car. But the car itself is one of my favorite cars. The driver is a pretty good guy. He passed away. I'll just put it to you that way. So, but you know, life moves on. All right, let's see about catching this Pidgey. Well, I will say, rest in peace to the driver. Well, we'll put it that way. You know, I don't want to be. I don't want to seem like I'm insensitive, because you know, life does go on, and naturally a part of life is death. So, but hopefully he's resting at this point. And I cannot throw. Sorry about that. I had to grab some water. I was fighting off that cough and could not fight off that cough. All right, so let's see about getting a chain going. See if we can get this. That's a 2 chain there. Usually chains bring out stuff like that. Ooh, Ooh, a golden raspberry. Look at that. Don't need a bell sprout. Do we? Let's check the Pokedex. I don't know if we have a Venonat or not. Guess we're gonna find out real fast. Venonat. Okay, we do have Venonat, so let's not try to break that chain at the moment. Let's hope for a Pidgey to show back up, because I'd like to keep this chain going. Whoa, there's a Tauros. Do we have one of those? I don't think we do. Could be wrong, but I don't think we have a Tauros yet. I don't think we've seen a Tauros from the looks of it yet. Alright. 2 chain in and we're already getting rare Pokemon. Let's grab us a Tauros. Let's see. No, we do not have a Tauros yet. Let's go with a Great Ball. But let's give it a Raspberry real quick and see if that helps try to ease his woes about being caught by a... Really? Alright, now this isn't right. I am throwing as straight as I can, and it's still curving every time I throw it. Cool, we got us a Tauros. Nice. Alright, I need a nickname for a Tauros. You guys jump into chat. Well, I need a name for this thing. You guys have been naming these Pokemon all along, so I need a name for our Tauros. What do you guys got? Oh, that's Dratini that popped up in the background. I was like, what is that? I realized it was our Dratini that showed up. Alright, what do you guys got? I know you guys are out there. Sorry to make you guys jump in the chat. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy being in chat. But yeah, what kind of names you guys got for our poor, well, not our poor, but our amazing Tauros? We just caught us an amazing Tauros. Don't you guys make me name it. Please don't make me name it. You guys, this is about you guys getting a chance to name these Pokemon. So come on, somebody jump in there and throw me a name out there. I think we have a visitor.
Who?
Has
she ever medicine?
I heard something in the distance. Do what?
She ever medicine?
Yes. You want to be on, or you just want to say hi? Must you stomp on my shoulder?
Yes. She's back. She's back.
Well, hang on a second. I'll adjust the camera.
So,
We
hello, chat. Hey, Diddley.
we were talking about you guys earlier, so
Wait, this way. There she is. There's Doreki. I look way bigger than I am. This is just extra baggy shirt.
well, that and you're standing.
Standing.
Why don't you pull up a chair and sit down?
Look at those ears. Look at those ears.
I can even slide over a little bit. I don't have much room over here.
Look at this little face. Wait. Oh, come on, man.
You
There
want
she
a full
goes.
view?
She does not like cameras. Look at her.
Do you want to feel it full?
No, let's not torture the dog.
Oh, okay.
Here. I'm gonna set her right here for a second while I fix the chair. If you want to flip the camera back. She'll be fine. I'm keeping that on her.
Alright, well, don't let her bail, please.
I won't let her bail.
Alright, come on, chat. I'm waiting on you guys. What's a good name for our Tauros? Need you guys to nickname our Tauros while I fix my remote on my hand here.
We're gonna go outside. She needs to go outside.
Oh, you haven't taken her out yet? Okay. We'll be right here, so if you guys want to come back afterwards.
I'm gonna go eat more food.
Yeah, we were talking about her eating earlier. Talking about how she was doing better eating.
She's eaten 4 times today.
Very nice. Did you guys hear that? She's eaten 4 times. Nice. So she's doing good. El Toro Loco. I'm down, Int. I like it. I'm gonna stretch for a minute though. Now that they've passed through for a brief moment, sit up and stretch myself. My back's getting a little taut. Excuse me, beg pardon. Excuse me again, beg pardon. Apparently sitting up with the air out. Quick, somebody catch it. All my air is getting out of me. El Toro Loco. That is our Tauros, our crazy bull. Or is it bull? The bull crazy? I guess it is pronounced the crazy bull, isn't it? Forgive me, I don't know well with Spanish, but thank you, Ant. Appreciate that. Appreciate you naming our Tauros. All right, so back to where we at? 9:05. Yeah, okay, we got a little time. We got about an hour. Back to grinding. Do we have a weeping bell? Yes, we already have a weeping bell. Okay, so this is just gonna be catch experience is all this is gonna be for, which is okay. We need all the experience we can get, especially for our little Dratini there. Our little Dratini's got to get some experience and get stronger, get it up to Dragon Air and Dragon Knight level, so that way we can use it in the league when we get there. Really? You had to start moving about the time I got ready to throw. There we go. At least we got a great throw off that one. Alright, there we go. Caught it. Okay. That'll be sent to the professor in a little while. I may need to do that. I may need to just sit here and catch Pokemon at some point. Nice. Fire Tail leveled up. Actually, you know what? Let's get out of this section. Let's get this Chansey while we have a chance, because Chansey is usually really good experience. Ah, missed the modifier. Yeah, so let's get out of this section as far as hunting goes. Let's go back over there close to Fuchsia City, because there's a spot of it there. There's some grass over that way, and there should be some Pokemon in that area that we don't yet have. Ooh, got a great throw off that one. Finally got a modifier. And it was enough. Yes, that's what we need right there. All right, how much experience did we get off that Chansey? That's a pretty good bit of experience. We'll take that. Nile, Dratini, and Butterbug all leveled up. Nice. That is what we like to see right there. Of course, if another Chansey shows up, I would not complain. I'd love to get a chain on Chansey, because that can get some experience going. Okay, guess we're not getting another Chansey up that way. I was hoping. All right, let's go up this way, because I think there was a trainer over this way, and let's see if there's any kind of experience, any kind of item up here, because I thought... What'd you find, Dratini? Dratini is smelling the scent of the tall grass. Okay. Alright, there is a ace trainer, which I think we're going to try to avoid because the ace trainers are usually tough. Okay, so here's a little trainer girl. There is an item up here. Okay. Ooh, surf. Yes. Alright, let's battle this girl real quick. Want to play with my Pokemon? Yes, let's battle. Surf is a really good water type move. In fact, we may teach that to Riley here in just a moment. Alright, Bob may not be the one for this job, for this Tangela. Which, we've actually got to get our own Tangela at some point, too. That reminds me. We'll get there. We'll eventually get around to one. I know generally where to find them at. Alright, Fire Tail, you ready to do your thing? Let's hit it with that flamethrower. There we go. Nice. And down goes Tangela. Got a little tickle. Using a Seeking. Yeah, let's use Nile. Nile can handle the Seeking, I think. We may need to do some changing up on our team before too long. I do know that eventually we're gonna have to start evolving some Pokemon to fill in the decks. Because there's going to be certain Pokemon that we can't get in the wild that are going to have to be evolved. But for right now, I think we're okay. We might wait till after the league to do that. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I do know that we may end up having to reconsider our team a little bit when we get ready to go after the league. We'll see. While cleaning my room, I heard you mention New Orleans. What event are you going to going for? Go TCG or the other ones? NAIC, North American International Pokemon Championships. Well, the Pokemon North American International Championships. I personally like watching the video game championships. Hannah really enjoyed watching the Pokemon Go championships last year, and the whole event is just a lot of fun. We just enjoyed the whole event altogether. Really? I'm trying to get a Venomoth, and there we go. Okay, cool. Don't want to run into me. So yeah, we're planning on going to we're going to the whole event, honestly. Or at least Friday and Saturday we're going. We're not going to go on Sunday because we have church on Sunday. And we'll just watch the international championships on Sunday on the YouTube. But for the really, can I just not throw tonight? For Friday and Saturday we'll go and we'll go see what some of the events are going on. We'll watch some of the openings and things like that. But I'm going for the video game championships, and she'll go for more than likely Pokemon Go. I have taught her a lot about the video game championships this year. We've watched a couple of different regionals and a couple of different tournaments all together, so she's starting to understand the video game tournament a little bit better. But she enjoys Pokemon Go more than she did the video games last year. Ugh. Throws are horrible tonight. At least I'm throwing in the right direction now. So yeah, that's our plan. I always wanted to go to one. That sounds dope. Oh, we absolutely had a good time last year. If any kind of regional like that comes near you, I'm gonna tell you go. For us, it is a little bit of a drive. Nothing too bad. We will get to come home to our own bed every night. Oh, we got to nickname that Venomoth. I need a nickname for Venomoth, by the way. Worlds is Anaheim. Yes, Worlds is in Anaheim this year. If you get a chance to go to Worlds, absolutely go enjoy that. Worlds is one that I would love to go to one year. We have talked about it, and eventually Hannah would like to allow us to go to Worlds one year. 2-hour drive for you. That's not bad. That's not bad. That might be worth taking the trip. Now, for a 2-hour trip, I might just go ahead and get a hotel there and stay there, especially considering it's only a couple of nights. But that's 2-hour trip to go to Worlds is not bad. Okay, you're leaning in. What are you leaning in on?
Hannah's not allowing us to go to Worlds. It's more of getting in a place where we can make it happen to travel to Worlds. I'm not the gatekeeper here, just to clarify.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, my point being is I'm not trying to throw Hannah on the bus. I'm not. No, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus.
She just gave the biggest burp of her life.
Hannah is the better one to manage getting us organized to do these things.
Yes.
Me, I would say, ooh, want to go? Hannah be like, okay, now how are we going to go? How are we going to make this happen? That's how this works. She organizes us when I simply say, ooh, let's go. And me, I'd be like last minute, like, ooh, I need to get a ticket. Let's go. And just show up and see what happens. So in all fairness, Hannah does organize us. So I'm not trying to throw her under the bus. I'm simply saying she's the one better to get us organized to go to these events. Oh, that's your arm. That's
Guess
not her.
who just had their 5th meal of the day?
Me?
It wasn't you.
Oh, well.
It wasn't me. It's Ricky.
Well, that's good.
Sorry.
She's eating better. It is exciting that she's eating better.
I'm holding her because she was still trying to eat. And I didn't want her to over-engorge herself.
Fair.
She's
Do you want me to
eating,
fix the cameras, or you can be on
no,
the
because we're
camera?
about to leave.
Are you gonna fix your chair? I thought you were gonna come visit.
No, I need to work on some stuff because I am putting on a show tomorrow morning. We're filming tomorrow.
Oh, for your channel.
Yep, so I gotta get my life in order for that.
Gotcha.
And I gotta get my life in order to get Hills the Kingdom ready to go.
Yes, we were talking about that earlier too.
We're getting close.
Yes.
And we've lost some time with this ma'am over here. We've lost some work time.
We did talk about that a little bit. Does anybody got a nickname for Venomoth? We're gonna sit here and talk, and you guys are never gonna give me a name for Venomoth. Mothra. Okay, I'm down for it. So yes, again, I'm not trying to like throw Hannah under the bus. It's just she's the one that's more than likely gonna get us there.
I'm the manager here, the editor manager.
Yes,
Of
I'm just gonna say I want to go.
Great. Really, let's spoil up. You're the talent and the personality, and I'm the editor, the manager, and the videographer.
That's fair, because you do got some videography work coming up to do this week. So
Okay,
don't you forget, you got
Hey Diddley.
you do have some
Hi
work to
Diddley.
do.
Hi.
Welcome back,
Hi.
Diddley. Yes, you do have some video recording to do later this week. A couple of nights from now, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, Diddley said hello.
Hi. I just came here with the dog. I'm trying to heal our dog up here.
Yeah, trying to get her to eat. Do you want me to flip the cameras? Or you guys
No,
can
we're
do
leaving.
one? Okay.
We're leaving. She's cold. We'll get her under a blanket, let her
Y'all
snuggle.
can stay. I mean, it's up to
No,
y'all.
I need to keep an eye on her because she'll probably eat more. I just need to make sure she doesn't make herself sick.
Ooh, Dratini leveled up.
Did you tell them kind of what was going on with her?
Yeah, I told him that she had a good weekend after we get the tooth thing figured out. and
Yeah, that really
she's doing
maybe
a lot
she
better.
just needed a tooth out this whole time. So
Well, there was the pneumonia. That was a real thing.
well, the
That-
tumor is still a real thing too. We just
Well, I
gotta
didn't talk
assess
about
what-
that too much.
Yeah, poor girl's been through a lot this past month. So
Yeah.
I'm on dog duty, which is why you haven't seen me on chat a lot lately, as I've been with her. That's what I'm gonna go do now. And she gets cold in here, and she likes to be snuggled up, and there's not really a place for me to snuggle up with her.
Okay,
here.
fair.
So
All right.
bye, chat.
We'll be here for a little bit longer if you want to come
I'll
back
see
and
you
join us.
for this week's launch.
Really?
The Switch launch will be in
I
here.
wanted that moth. I wanted that moth. Sorry, no, go ahead.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll be back
There-
for the
there's
Switch
like-
launch, and I'll be back for Mario Kart, and maybe some other.
Oh, you're gonna hang out on Thursday?
Yeah, I'll be back. I should hang on Thursday. I want to see it just as much as you.
Fair. I just didn't know if you were gonna hang out with us.
She has buried her nose in my arm, the crook of my elbow.
Oh, she's getting
She is-
warm.
She is.
She's
Yeah.
happy.
She's settling in for the night.
She's happy.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, chat.
We'll be here if you change your mind about joining us for a little while.
She's not gonna let me change my mind.
She's a dog. Diddley said bye.
Hi, Diddley. Thanks for hanging.
Y'all here? Alright, so Bob leveled up and Riley leveled up. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, I wasn't trying to throw Hannah under the bus. I'm just simply saying she's the one that's actually going to get us to these events. So back to the Worlds. Yes, hint, if you have a chance to go to Worlds, definitely apply for a ticket. And if you get your a ticket to go, go. Worlds is bigger than the NAIC. And we really enjoyed NAIC, and we do have an idea that one day in the future we do both agree we want to go to Worlds one year. It may not be one of those things that we go like multiple years in a row, but we definitely want to go at least 1 year in our lifetime and then go enjoy. Make it one of those once in a lifetime kind of things for us. So it's worth it. Negativity interest list is closed. Negative. The interest list is closed. No. Are you talking about the entry list to go to compete or to spectate? Because I didn't think they had tickets on sale for Worlds to spectate yet. I could be wrong, but I was thinking that it was going to be a little while before Worlds tickets go up. Spectators interest list is now closed. Randomly selecting. That one ran away. It's been contacted. Individuals have been contacted to register. Okay. Well, I hate to hear that because honestly, that would be something worth going. But then again, I guess Worlds would be one of those things, I guess, that you'd have had to apply like as soon as it went live last year. So I get it. Worlds is the big event. We actually just registered for our tickets for NAIC a couple of weeks ago, so I was thinking that maybe you still had time because of the fact that we still had time, but I guess not. So I hate to hear that. If you get a chance to keep an eye out for it, I mean, the Worlds doesn't time until August, so we've got time. Maybe you can get lucky and maybe you can grab like a last minute spectator badge, or if you can go. I do know they have the Pokemon store, usually the Pokemon Center store that is separate from the event, and you can actually go into the Pokemon store while you're there, even though you may not have an event ticket. So that's something that you may want to consider as well. But I hate to tell you to drive 2 hours just to go to a Pokemon Center, although it could be worth it. But yeah, if you get a chance to keep an eye out to go to Worlds would be absolutely amazing to go to. Like I said, we've got our plan to go to one somewhere. I don't know where or when yet, because some of it's going to depend on where, because some of these trips cost a lot of money to travel. If we can get a chance to have it here in the States again, and preferably closer to where we are, we will probably jump on that pretty quickly. In fact, I'm gonna tell you now, if Pokemon Company ever announced that Worlds was gonna happen in New Orleans, I'm gonna bend everything I can, save every penny I can pinch, and whatever I can do to convince Hannah to say, hey, we're gonna go to Worlds in New Orleans. Because I expect Worlds to be a little more expensive than NAIC. NAIC is actually not crazy expensive, but it's worth it. We enjoyed it. We had a really good time. Had a really good time last year, and I'm expecting to have a really good time this year. And Worlds would be the other one that I would want to go to that would be absolutely worth it. So, but yeah, maybe you can keep an eye out for it, Int, and maybe you can get a chance to go. I mean, for your sake, I hope you do, because it is worth it to go to an event like this. If you never get a chance to go to a bigger event like this, even some of the smaller regionals are worth it, are a lot of fun. Now, the regionals not necessarily are going to be televised. They may not be as massive, but there's still a really good events, really worth going and seeing. If you enjoy competitive Pokemon in any way, that's between video game, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Unite, and Pokemon TCG, if you enjoy any of those competitively, it's worth going to watch and at least see the event. Now, I will say the bigger events, I'm sure, are probably just more active for the sheer sake of the fact they're a bigger event, like NAIC and Worlds. But regionals are still usually pretty eventful from what I've seen. I have not gotten a chance to go to a regional, but I have watched several regionals through YouTube, and they're all worth watching. Realistically, in the back of my mind, I'd like to think it'd be amazingly fun to compete at a regional one day, but I'm not very good at competitive as far as play goes. I know well enough I could probably build a decent team in VGC, Video Game Championships, but I don't know that I could build a competitive team that would hold up against everybody else in winning. As much as I've watched and as much as I have, and I've played plenty of Pokemon as well, I could probably make a decent team. So, but we'll see. That's competing is not really my forte at this point. Like I said, I do enjoy going and spectating. It's a lot of fun. The way they set these up is there's usually the main stage, which is the broadcast stuff, the stuff you see on YouTube. There's the smaller stage areas where people are competing early on to get to the chance to be broadcast. I gotta itch. Hang on a second. And then there's just the event overall, like the Pokemon Center, the pop-up Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Plays stuff. There's areas where you can learn how to play these different games, and people will teach you about them. So these events are really about the crowd. last year, the first day we spent, of course, we went to the Pokemon Center because we did have tickets for the Pokemon Center. We shopped around there for probably about an hour and found stuff that we wanted, found stuff for people we knew, people that we knew would enjoy it. And then after that, we got some lunch and we went and spent most of the afternoon spectating. We looked around a little bit. We got up and stretched our legs about halfway through the afternoon and went and looked at some of the other things. Day 2, we ended up getting there a little later, but we did not have a Pokemon Center time to go to because we had already done our shopping. So at that point, we were able to just enjoy spectating. And we went and sat and watched a lot of the main stage stuff that day. We had a really good time with that. Now, later in the afternoon, we ended up going to a different section, which we found out there was a whole upstairs section that we didn't know about the first day, that we learned about by the second day. And found out there were some other shops up there that were smaller shops. They were still Pokemon centric, but they were more, I don't want to say unlicensed because they were licensed stuff, but it was stuff that you didn't find in the Pokemon Center. There was also a trading card section where you can go and buy and sell cards. Fire Tail leveled up, nice. So we went and checked that out. I picked up a few cards for Chloe and for a buddy of mine, Hatch, actually. I picked up a couple of cards for him. So we had a really good time. And then, of course, we went back after we did some shopping, got us a snack. We went back to spectating. We sat and spectated, watched the tournament for the rest of the day that day. We actually watched it pretty late that day. We actually had to go into New Orleans for something else. Ooh, Dratini leveled up that evening. And then, of course, Sunday, like I said, we had church, but in between church, we watched Championship Sunday on YouTube, and we recognized a lot of the people because we had been watching them Friday and Saturday compete. So we really had us a good time. We're excited about going back. I'm excited about Chloe getting to go with us this year. She did not get a chance to go last year, so I'm excited about her going this year and her getting a chance to experience it. She has grown up playing Pokemon with me, so she knows a fair amount about Pokemon. She knows a little bit about competitive because growing up most of her life, ever since the Pokemon Company started broadcasting Pokemon Championships on YouTube. Niall leveled up, nice. We've been watching them. I watch them. She knows that that's something we watch around here. It's just something we keep on the TV, considering Championship Sunday is usually, Championship weekend or regional weekend or any competitive weekend is usually 8 to 10 hour days, 3 days. And so we enjoy them around here. But, yeah, I'm excited for Chloe to get a chance to go and see it in real life with us, and be able to do her own shopping, and to be able to just to get to see the competitive like we seen it, and and see it in person, enjoy the environment like we did last year. Like I said, she didn't get a chance to go with us last year. She was busy, so she gets a chance to go with us this year. We did get her ticket, so she's good to go, and I'm excited. I'm just overall excited about it because it was a fun event. And like I said, if you guys get a chance to go to any of these kind of events, just go. You're surrounded by your Pokemon friends. If you're a Pokemon fan, you're going to be in your environment with these people. Ooh, Butterbug leveled up. I did do something very, video game nerd-ish last year, and I'm probably going to do it again this year. I took my 2DS and turned on my Street Pass and very much just put it in my bag and let Street Pass do its thing. Every day, both days, Friday and Saturday, I got plenty of Street Passes for mainly Pokemon, but a few other games as well. So we were definitely not the only ones who were out. And I mean, there were people with their 3DSs competing, off to the side. What's that? What's what? What are you talking about, In? But so there were people playing Switch last year. There were people playing 3DSs. They were playing everything and competing and just having a good time. There were people playing cards, competing. Street Pass, gotcha. Street Pass is a function on the DS systems, the 3DS systems, 3DS and 2DS, where you basically turn on your wireless option and close the lid on your 2DS or 3DS and let it sleep. But as it passes by other 2DSs and 3DSs, when they get, wow, we got a lot of candy off that one. As you pass by them, they'll quickly communicate with each other, just briefly, not much, just a little, like, just a little bit of data. But basically, it transfers a little bit of data to say that you interacted with that other person. Now, depending on the game as to what the Street Pass affects. For Pokemon, the big one that I had that needed to interact is, I know X and Y interacts, and I want to say Sun and Moon interacts as well, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. For X and Y, there was this Pal Park later on in the game, which I never got a chance to do this a lot because I was not a huge Street Pass fan back whenever I was younger, so I never completed a lot of this. But the Pal Park, you get different sections up to all 18 types. So the more people you Street Pass with, the more likely you are to unlock one of those types that you don't have. And in those areas, you get Pokemon that are not necessarily in the wild in X and Y, but they're available through these Pal Park areas, but they're only going to be of that type. Like a normal environment's going to be for normal, flying is going to be for flying, electric's going to have electric Pokemon. So it was really cool. I picked up about 6 of those last year. Plus I had a couple of other games like Mario Kart 7 that picked up a Street Pass. There's something else. One of my other games, I think one of my Zelda games did a Street Pass as well, which I don't remember what it was for. It was for something minor, but it was still cool to see that Street Pass is something that you're able to actually have happen at a big event like that on something like the 2DS and 3DS on a system that's not actually the current system anymore. And I want that Chansey. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break the chain because the Chansey gives us a lot of experience. But yeah, you may have to look it up, and if you have a 2DS or a 3DS, Street Pass is something that nowadays a lot of people say is not happening anymore. But like I said, when we went to NAIC last year, I took mine in my backpack both days, and I got several Street Pass tags last year amongst people playing games and Street Passing. Dratini leveled up, nice. Ooh, we're gonna get this Dratini up to the rest of the team before too long. That's awesome. So yeah, if you have 3DSs or 2DSs and you have any games that you want to Street Pass tag on, look into it definitely so that you understand it a little bit better and find out what your game particularly supports. But most games have some kind of support for Street Passing from what I've seen. All right. I think we're not going to find anything else crazy out here. At least not right now. So let's head on up to Saffron. And let's see if we can go after Sabrina's badge. But yeah, it's if you get a chance to go to one of these events, it's worth it. We had a good time. We got to enjoy spectating. We got to enjoy seeing people do battles. We got to enjoy talking with people that play Pokemon, and of course, naturally, Pokemon enthusiasts. That's who's all there. You know, and it's Hannah got into enjoying Pokemon Go competitively, which was awesome to see. I'm glad she found something about Pokemon Go, Pokemon competitive that she enjoyed. Not just Pokemon Go, but Pokemon competitive. But yeah, we had a good time, and hopefully we'll have a good time again this year. And I'm really hoping that Chloe has a good time as well. So we'll see. But yeah, that's our plan for the next couple of days. And I don't know. It's hard to stress enough. And I'm not trying to tell you guys you have to go to one of these events. By all means, do what suits you best. But what I will say is, if you get a chance to go to one of these events, it is absolutely worth going to. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I say, how do I get that? But I got back there. Like I said, if you are interested in it and you get a chance to go, it's worth going to. Team Rocket, we've been cracking down on them, but they keep coming. Oh no. Excuse me. Really on. Busted, he'll take this town in the name of Team Rocket. Actually, while we're right here by the mart, I want to grab a few more awakenings. Yep, sneaking another yawn in on you guys. A revive might be expensive, but it can revive fainted Pokemon. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, we know that. Max repels help keep Pokemon. Okay, yep. Longer than yep. Let's see here. I want to buy, I think, a few awakenings. Let's buy about 10 of them. But it's a decent strat for Bob. Do I have, how many revives do we have? We have 15. We're okay. 329 in the Pokeballs, 57 Great Balls, 53 Ultra Balls. So let's grab another 50 Great Balls. 5 Premier Balls. Nice, we'll take those. And I guess, yeah, we got it. We'll do another 50 Ultra Balls as well, which should give us another 5 Premier. Yep, another 5 Premier Balls. There we go. So we'll take that for now. So that way we can go hunting for more Pokemon in a little while. But for the moment, apparently, because I forgot about this part of the game, we're not going to go after our badge just yet. We have to go after Team Rocket. Ooh, excuse me. Get the ones in. Don't you think, don't you go thinking you can stand up to us, or I'll have to hurt you. Actually, lady, I'm pretty sure we would defeat you, but, ooh, we'll do this instead. We haven't done this yet. Let's do the fighting dojo. Let's do the fighting dojo. In fact, I'm gonna put a poll up for you guys, and you guys get to choose which Pokemon we get at the end of the fighting dojo. Because if we're gonna do this, I'll let you guys pick which Pokemon do we pick up? There we go. Hitmonlee. Whoops, didn't do that. Oh, me and my bad typing. Or Hitmonchan. Alright, so here's the poll. You guys decide. I'm gonna be working my way through the dojo. See if we can defeat these fighting masters. And you guys be picking out which Pokemon we pick up. And don't forget, you guys got to come up with a nickname for it as well. So once you guys come up with which Pokemon we're going to pick up, you guys got to help come up with a nickname for it. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to work my way through and see if we can defeat these guys. Alright, Bob. Use that yawn on this primate. Yeah, we got a little over 20 minutes left, so yeah, this should be enough time to be able to go through this dojo. I wish we can go after Sabrina's gym badge, because I forgot we gotta go after Team Rocket right through here. Forgot all about Rocket being all over this city, but you know, it's alright. It'll give us something to do come next week. We'll take on Team Rocket. Cool, pick up 3 Pokeballs from him. Alright, Dojo Master. I guess all these guys are karate masters. Let's see if we can defeat him. A black belt Aaron. He's gonna send out Graveler. It's not a fighting type, dude. But I guess if your dojo master's cool with it, then fine by us. But that's not a fighting type Pokemon. Ugh. That was not a good hit. Oh, Bob, hold in there, buddy. Hold in there. Okay, cool. Ah, never taught Riley. Oh, put Riley in for the fight. Never taught Riley surf. I meant to teach him surf a while ago. Oh well, we'll do it in a minute. Actually, probably after this battle, we'll be able to do it before we step into the path of the next two karate masters or black belts. All right, hit him with that scald there. Come on, Riley, you got this. There we go. Yeah, I want to teach him surf. I want him to know surf. Ooh, Riley leveled up. Look at that. Nice. Good thing we did some catching earlier. Like catching, especially trying to get that that chain going there for a little while. That chain really helped. That's something that I noticed a long time ago, that if you get a chain going, a catch chain, it helps the experience. Wow, we don't have as near as many TMs as I thought we would. Alright, Riley. Let's replace probably Bubble Beam. Yeah, let's replace Bubble Beam. Although we could teach Surf to Bob as well. But I think we'll stick with Headbutt for now. I mean, I guess I could always teach it to him again if we have it there. But Payday's not a bad one to teach him either, so that'll give us a chance to earn some coin. We'll leave it for now. Oops. We'll leave it for now the way it is. Bob's got a decent moveset, I think. Payday's not bad though, but we'll leave it for now. Anyways, so yeah, polls up. You guys tell me which bond we're going to collect, and you guys be thinking about the nickname for the bond that we're going to collect, because of the fact that we got to nickname it afterwards. And I'll leave the poll up until we get done defeating the dojo master before we make our choice, which the choice will be based on what you guys say. All right, Bob, this is a good opportunity for you to use that Thunderbolt and bring down that Poliwhirl. That's another Pokemon we gotta get. We gotta get a Poliwag and a Poliwhirl. We gotta go find them eventually. Good, nice experience. Cool, they're all giving us 3 Pokeballs too. Alright, here comes the other one. Alright, Black Belt, let's do this. I think we've got this. Black Belt Mike. Okay. Alright, Mike. Let's see if you can handle dealing with Bob. Bob. Let's use that Headbutt. Because that Headbutt should get stabbed with Bob. Yeah, and it hits pretty good. Ooh, it flinched him. Nice. Do that again, Bob. Have to go, but if Hitmonchan wins, Canelo? Interesting name. Alright, we'll put it up there. If that's the one that wins. And, of course, naturally, we'll do the upvote unless somebody else, we'll do the upvote, and, of course, if somebody else puts another name out there. He's a boxer? Oh, okay, cool. Well, then let's see what happens. Let's see how the votes go. Let's look at a couple of votes in there. It's until the end of this battle. The end of this battle right here. Whenever we finish off the master here, then I will close the poll. And if Hitmonchan is the lead, then we'll put Canelo in as... That's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. As a option for the name. And of course, you know, if anybody wants to upvote it, or if we don't get any other names. So, I mean, you guys know how this goes. Is Poliwhirl gonna fall asleep? I'm sorry, Poliwrath. Alright, hit that Poliwrath with your Thunderbolt and let's see what happens. Ooh, good hit. Oh, he's asleep. Submission missed and he's asleep. Alright, Bob, hit him with that Thunderbolt. There we go. And down goes Poliwrath. Alright. That means polls closed. Alright. Ooh, Bob leveled up. Nice. All of our Pokemon are getting stronger, which is a good thing. Before long, we should be able to start to use Dratini. Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting type Pokemon. Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. Choose whichever you like. Well, looks like you guys said Hitmonchan, so we're going with Hitmonchan tonight. You want the piston punching Hitmonchan? Yes, we want Hitmonchan according to chat. Cool. All right, then Canelo, unless anybody wants to throw another name out there, and then we'll upvote whichever. If not, then Canelo it'll be. I don't see any other votes going up or any other suggestions going up, so I'm guessing you guys are cool with it. So, all right, Canelo it is. K-E, aka, sorry, C-A-N-E-L-O. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. You guys tell me if I'm saying that wrong, by the way. Nice. All right, let's save that real quick before we lose progress, before I do something silly and lose it. There we go. Awesome. So we got our fighting dojo out the way. Let's go heal our Pokemon up, and probably not gonna look around the city too much more because I don't think there's too much more to do here in the city just yet. I do want to check one thing that we haven't checked yet, because I haven't had an opportunity just yet. Actually, you know what? We may just kind of see around, because never mind. We may just go visit everybody, because I don't know if we have checked anything here in the city. Now that I think about it. Wait! Don't say a word. You want this? Yeah, we'll take that. That's a good TM to have. Absolutely. Ooh. I wonder. Where's that TM case at? Oh. Oh. Butterbug can learn Psychic. So it learns Psybeam, but Psychic is so much stronger. Yeah. Let's drop Psybeam. Let's teach it Psychic. And I forgot how much Bob can learn. Wow, it's impressive how much Bob can learn as far as different types of moves. And I know Bob is a can I learn Dazzling? No, I cannot. A normal type, but it's amazing what a variety a normal type Pokemon can learn. That's just it's cool to me. All right, so I'm glad we walked in there and grabbed that. So yeah, let's heal our Pokemon. Let's go look around the city, because apparently we have not talked to everybody here in the city like I thought we had. For some reason I was thinking we talked to everybody here, but I guess we haven't. We haven't explored the city yet. I mean, we took on the fighting dojo and we got our fighting type Pokemon. We got Hitmonchan. We just grabbed the move Psychic, which is an amazing move to have. Silph is widely known to all. It's a victim of its own fame. It attracts Team Rocket. Well. Pokemon growth rates different from species to species. Yeah, like Dratini here, it's gonna grow slow. I have a huge Raichu fan. Will you come? Came all the way from Alola. Let's trade Cantonium Raichu for my Raichu. When I get a Raichu, that's actually a really good idea because I like Alolan Raichu. Wouldn't it be great if Elite Four came and stomped out Team Rocket? Yeah, it would be, kid, but I have a feeling it's going to be us doing that before too long. With Silphco under our control, we can sell Pokemon for profit all around the world. We'll be stinking rich, yay! That's what she says. Okay. So maybe I was thinking there was an item down there, but I guess not. Alright, let's take a look around the city here. Let's see. Okay, so here's Silphco. Just let us through already. No, no way. Only authorized members are allowed. I was told not to let anyone else in. How can you say that when we're on the same side? How rude. You denied a beautiful girl what she wants? Move it already. Hey, Jesse, wait for me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. Uh-oh, he's blacking out. My life as a criminal makes me feel so alive. Yeah, no, crime doesn't pay. It really doesn't, dude. Okay, so we're in the Pokemart. Let's see what's in here. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of people in here. I really admire Bruno for the Elite Four. He's a fighting type expert and super buff too. Yeah. Loretta, the Elite Four, is just so cool. She can freeze me solid with her icy gaze. Interesting. Nobody knows who the gym leader of the Viridian City is. It's like a mystery. I'm so curious. Yep. I'm a huge fan of Lieutenant Surge from Million City Gym Leader. What? You have his autograph? Oh wow, I'm super jealous. Yeah, well, go battle him and you can get his autograph too, I'm sure. Alright, let's head to the other side over here. And let's see what's going on over here. See if there's anything over here we haven't seen yet. My daughter likes to mimic people. It's rather vexing. In fact, people call her the copycat because of her mimicry. My daughter is so self-centered. She has but a few friends. Maybe she'll mellow down down a little if you show her a Pokemon she likes. Maybe. But I don't know what Pokemon she likes, so I guess let's go talk to her and go find out. Oh, there she is. I'm thinking maybe it's Clefairy. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. You're strange. Quit mimicking me, but that's my favorite hobby. Okay. Ooh, got a Moonstone. That'll come in handy. Oh, it's you. Are you mimicking me again? No. Okay. I'm assuming Clefairy is our favorite Pokemon, but you know, hey. Don't know that I have a Clefairy right now. And we probably do, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Let's see what this dude has to say. What do you want? Get lost, you little squirt. Okay. Away we go. Let's see what's over here real quick. Ooh. Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. The copycat is cute. I hear she really likes Clefairy, so I'm gonna go show it to her once I catch one. That's probably how we get something like Mimic, which probably wouldn't be a bad move to go pick up, but I'm not worried about it right this moment. Oh, you jerk. Watch where you're walking. Okay, and we can't get through there because of Silphco. And I think... yeah, we've been through there, so that's where it takes us to Silphco. Okay. So we've been around Looks like we've been a little bit of everywhere. Let's see. Do we have? If we have a Clefairy, we'll take it and see or show her. Okay. Oh, we've got Arthur. Okay. Let's add Arthur to the party. We'll bump out Dratini for the moment. Let's go take Arthur up there to see the Mimic real fast. And then we'll switch back over to Dratini. And we'll see if she gives us Copycat Girl, see if she gives us Mimic. She should. I think this is how you get the Mimic TM. But we'll see. Let's see what happens real quick. Oh, it's you again. You're here to let me mimic you again? You have a Clefairy with you. Yeah, let's show it to her. Oh wow, a real life Clefairy. I've never seen one before. Thank you so much. You know what? I'll give you a TM that lets you let your Pokemon create a copy of itself. Oh, we get substitute. Okay. Okay. We'll take substitute. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's awesome. But let's go ahead and switch back. Let's put Dratini back in the team. Wow, I didn't know we got substitute. I was thinking we were gonna get Mimic. Where is our Dratini? There he is, right there. Let's add it back to the party. And how do you? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe Mimic is not in this game. It may not be in Pokemon Go. Let's Go. Yeah, you're right. It is a Gen 1 move. It absolutely is. But I'm wondering if maybe we just don't get it as a TM in Let's Go. Because they did change up a lot of the TMs in Let's Go. Of course, they added things like Dazzling Gleam as a TM, which is a fairy type move, which we don't have an option of normally in Gen 1. So they've definitely changed up the TM system in this game. Alright. I'd say we've done pretty good. Let's head over to Silphco, because that's where we want to go next. So that way we can take on Team Rocket. But let's see about cleaning up our Pokemon real quick, because we got Pokemon to send to the Professor. Pokedex order, that's what I'm looking for. So we got a lot of Pokemon we need to get cleaned up. So Big Mama we're gonna keep. There it is, send to Professor. We're gonna send that one to Professor, that one. So yeah, let's get a lot of these extra Pokemon sent back. So that way we can go ahead and get it's Winda. It's Winda. What are you talking about? I'm lost. But yeah, let's send a lot of these extras back real quick. So we don't necessarily need all these extras. Oh, we do have a Raichu. Look at that. We might be going back to the Pokemon Center. We might need to trade that. Mothra we're gonna keep. So we're gonna keep that one for a reason, didn't I? I don't remember. I don't want to get rid of it just yet because I feel like I was planning on keeping it for a reason. Who else do we have multiples of? Well, we have multiple Chanseys apparently. And that looks like everybody to be sent back for the moment. So let's send them to the Professor. Thank you, my boy. This will help a great deal with my research. And would you look at that? You've sent me 30 Pidgeys. I think you've earned yourself a reward. Nice. It's Windy. Gotcha. Is it Windy? I didn't even notice. 146 Pokemon so far. Yeah, you're a great aid with my work, Grant. Do keep sending me Pokemon. Nice. Is it windy in there? The bushes aren't flailing around. But I want to go trade the Raichu real quick. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's windy where it's windy where you're at. Gotcha. Well, be careful. I hope it's not too crazy windy. Wait a minute. This is our Raichu. Yeah, I don't want to trade this one yet. This is the one we caught early on. This is the Pikachu that we caught that we evolved up. I do want to make sure we mark it real quick though. I don't know if it was a favorite. I'll mark it with a circle. So that way we don't accidentally trade it out. Because there are a few Pokemon in here that we left them their name. Which actually I need to check that. Yeah, like these three. We'll mark them. Okay, they're already marked with a diamond. Okay, cool. Yep. Cool. So I marked those with diamonds already. Okay, perfect. It's just any of the ones that we didn't name specifically that we left their names as the Pokemon name. What slashes on him? I forgot about him. Howard Ness. I want to add the mark to this one because I feel like we kept it for a reason. I don't remember why. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can remember why. But yeah, it looks like any of these that we didn't name specifically their name, a different name, like this Cubone. I'm just gonna mark it so I don't accidentally trade them out. I guess we need to go get us another. Oh yeah, like Dratini. I need to mark Dratini. Whoops, not favorite. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to. Guess I need to go ahead and mark these three because we never. I guess we need to go back and name them eventually. Oh well, maybe we'll name them eventually. For now, I'm gonna just leave them as is, but I'm gonna mark them so I don't accidentally trade them out because I don't want to send out the ones that we want to keep. Okay, so we're not going to go trade our Raichu for her Raichu just yet. We will see about going and getting us another Raichu. I guess I need to go get a Pikachu and evolve it up. Another Pikachu and evolve it up. So that way we can get the Alolan Raichu. Because I do want an Alolan Raichu. I don't know whether or not we're using the team or not. It's going to be another story. But I do want to get one at least. So I think that's a good spot to save it. We've made pretty good work tonight. We sent a lot of Pokemon to the professor. We did finish up those routes. We got our Hitmonchan. I forgot about the Silphco, which we'll take on next time. Might go after that Alolan Raichu next time. I don't know. I'll debate about that. Our team is actually pretty strong now. We've done a pretty good job about leveling up. Dratini definitely gained a few levels, and a little bit of everybody gained some levels. So we're getting a good, strong team. We may do some trading out eventually because there are still some good Pokemon out there. And of course, we still got the legendary birds to go after. And eventually, at some point after the Elite Four, we'll go after Mewtwo. So, well, of course, we got plenty of things to do. So, and I'm sure we'll do some shiny hunting along the way. Because, I mean, why not? We got chances to. So, all right. Well, thank you all for coming and hang out tonight. I appreciate it. Do me a favor if you guys have enjoyed this tonight. Hit that thumbs up. If there's anybody new out there, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell before we head out. Because you don't want to miss out on what's coming up on the channel. Plus, once we cross that 300 subscribers, we're going to get the full Fails of the Kingdom video up. We got a few other plans. Most of the week's going to be normal, like I said. Thursday will be a little different, but we'll talk about that when it gets here or as it gets a little closer. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow night live. We'll be back to our Zelda Skyward Sword playthrough and just having a good time hanging out and relaxing. So thank you all. Love you all. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, be good and God bless.